How are ya? I am Shadowstream, and I'm here with Flabby. How you doing, Flabby?
Hi.
And we're actually going to talk about Dissidia NT beta, the closed beta. And first of all, like we're just going to talk about like what our reception was of it, what things we kind of felt missing, and what we kind of expect around for the full release. So first of all, what did you think about the game?
I thought it was pretty neat. We always wonder what it would be like if there was a point where we were playing Dissidia on our PSPs and we wonder what if you could play with more people like you can on Smash Brothers. We thought it would be a good beat 'em up, maybe.
Yeah, like that's the thing that I always thought. Like I thought it wouldn't be really like a fighting game, like in the same sense as Street Fighter or those other kinds of games. Like I would say it would be more of a brawler.
Yeah.
And we always wonder that. Which, by the way, we like logged like I think you did 2 profiles and you ended up logging like 700 hours on there, on the original Dissidia.
Yeah, maybe close to 700.
And I ended up logging close to 500 hours. So we did play the game a lot. Did you played a little bit of Doom Decim, right?
Just for a little bit, but you know, when new things come, you sometimes get thrown off by the expectations, and I didn't get past it. I feel like maybe if I give it a bit more of a chance, maybe then I would have learned it more or liked it more. I don't know.
Like the way that I think of Doom Decim is that it felt like it was more of an expansion rather than a new installment. So I didn't really care to start over again. I feel like if they would have had a data transfer, it would have been better. But we're getting off subject. We're talking about the other Dissidia. So about this Dissidia, what did you think about the like? I personally really like the fact of it being 3v3. I'm just hoping that it does have a mode of 1 versus 1 too.
Yeah, probably 1 versus 1 would be pretty good to, you know, hone your skills in battle. It can get kind of chaotic having 3 people to worry about. If, like, for example, your teammates get knocked out and then it's 1 versus 3. I mean, you can get pretty good at it over time, but if you don't have basic skills for a basic fight, then in which you can improve onto 1v1 would be good for that.
And what did you think about, like, to me the one thing that stuck out like right away was that I couldn't choose my movesets. It was all just set in a certain way, and I could only choose 1 HP attack. Maybe that's just this, but that's real small compared to the amount of customization that there was on the original Dissidia.
I think this is just for showcase. I'm not very familiar with how closed betas work. I don't know if it's supposed to be most of the game prior to release, or if it's just a little snippet. But as a snippet, it feels okay. I wish probably upon full release you'll be able to select all your movesets just like you used to do on the other games.
We were talking about something like the balancing of it. Like I remember when we were playing the original Dissidia, there was all kinds of boosts that we could put on our characters based off of the armor, the armor set that we would use, and then the weapons that we would actually use, and then there was also the artifacts that you could actually equip to your character, and you could multiply them by different other things that would like multiply whatever the effect was. Do you think that would be bad on matchmaking? I feel like it might be unbalanced.
It would have to be balanced differently, because I remember there being attack boosts. If you're gonna increase attacks, you probably need to subtract defense or something to balance it out. You don't want to have an invincible tank right out there.
Yeah, and especially with but that's the thing, even with that, if somebody's an invincible tank, or if somebody's all attack and somebody else is all defense in a 3v3, then that's very unbalanced, or it could be very unbalanced.
Yeah.
Another thing that I was thinking of was like, okay, well, on the beta they only gave us the matchmaking, and that was probably what they were just wanting to showcase. But there was a lot of different modes within the original Dissidia 2. There was arcade, there was Coliseum, and then there was the story mode, and there was the quick play, which would be like, you know, that would take the thing of matchmaking now. But like, I remember going through the challenges of the courses in the Coliseum, and that to me was pretty fun. Like, I remember you know, drawing the decks and picking who you're actually gonna fight against next, and making sure that you don't end up getting screwed up. Sometimes you end up getting a really high level opponent and you're not expecting it, and these are computers. Really fun to do, and I think even you could actually fight against Chaos 130, right? And that was a huge challenge, and I think you ended up defeating it, what, twice or 3 times?
Yeah, I don't remember, probably 3.
So I'm just wondering if they're gonna, I hope that when they do the full release, they do end up incorporating all of that stuff. Another thing that I mean, this might be a small one, but it was nice to be able to choose the kind of day that you would get boosts for experience. And I feel like that would actually build a really good online community, because it's like, hey, I don't want to miss my day of boost, which was one thing that we would do on it, and we would actually be like, okay, I need to play on this day. And that keeps the community wanting to come back, because they know when they're going to have the boost. I mean, everybody knows that Call of Duty servers get blown up once they do double XP weekend. So I feel like this could actually help the game, because it is an online game now, and it will be, I feel like it will be competitive. What do you think?
I think you're right.
Thank you. So, any other modes or any other things that you remember that you would like to see on this game, or that you see? Like, honestly, I struggled with, and I still do, but you picked it up really fast, of the button layout. I was used to having my bravery attacks with circle, and jumping with X, and dashing with triangle, and I had a lot of trouble trying to hit with X, because every single time that I would try to attack, I was jumping. But I don't know, you picked it up really fast, and your movement was way better than mine when we were playing.
Well, at first, there's still more to it. Getting used to a layout probably takes a long time, and especially when you log so many hours. We've only been playing for, what, 3 hours right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not enough to even get good at it. We played with some pretty good people that they probably been playing for longer. Yeah, I think the dodging and the blocking is something I still don't understand. But it would make a really special game if it just got built right. I want to say.
Like they say, no road is long with good company.
Like
working with others can't hurt.
Dissidia, is there?
I can't think of a thing that's like Dissidia online.
Online beat 'em up type of thing.
I can't think of it, but it's unique in its own way, either way, and it does have a license, which is Final Fantasy, that is hugely popular, and it can do very well if it's done properly. One of the things that, like, this game was made by Team Ninja and by Tecmo Koei. I think that the guys that do Dynasty Warriors and the Samurai Warrior series. I mean, they keep on flushing out a game every single year, basically. But they have established franchises that they did, like Team Ninja did Ninja Gaiden, which was freaking phenomenal, and they also did the Sigma series, I think. But Team Ninja has that like bad rep of making Metroid Other M, which was a competent game, but it had a bad story attached to somebody who was beloved in a certain way. So I hope that it doesn't take that kind of a liberty with the characters. But as long as they keep a good system that's intuitive and fun, like we actually played it and we had a lot of fun. I feel like as long as they take the same approach that they did with Final Fantasy 15, and then what they did with A Realm Reborn, and now it's like Heaven's Word, and then there was another expansion for it, and it's and it's really grown from where the audience reception at the beginning was really bad. Now it's grown and it's actually like a game that a lot of people play. I haven't played it, but I don't have that good of internet either. But I think it would make a successful game. One of the things that we did run into was a really long matchmaking wait. We took forever. Well, we were waiting like at least 5 minutes between matches.
Yeah, probably.
And that kind of throws you off a little, but I mean, there's not a lot of people playing this, so I'm pretty sure that'll be fixed when it comes out. And also, my internet is not that great. Also, we had like laggy gameplay, and I don't know if that's because of the servers or because of my internet, but again, that's up to debate, and that'll probably get fixed when the game releases. Any other thoughts?
I don't think they... It's because there's already a fan base for all these characters. There's probably not much they need to add. Like,
I won't disappoint you guys.
I mean, the story, I don't know if they're gonna do... I don't know if they're gonna pick up from the PSP games to build upon it, or to, you know...
Well, on the front cover, it does have Chaos and Cosmos on there, so I think they are gonna try to like just keep on going. Or if it was another, you know how in the first one it was a board and then it would get reset.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's that. That's another thing too. The first one actually had a pretty cool story, to me.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're gonna do something with, let's say, PvE, 3 people trying to clear the game together.
Oh, that would be awesome! I hadn't even thought of that.
That would be nice too.
Like to have a multiplayer campaign that you could clear together.
It would probably be pretty cool. It's just hard to see how the reward system would work, if there would be a leveling system, or if there would be something to work out. But if they did, that would be great.
Another thing that we forgot to mention is that there's no, on the beta, there is no no villains. So we hope that they get incorporated and then full release too. Hopefully not as DLC. Maybe like, I mean, Final Fantasy 15 or more characters, additional characters from all of the other games. Those will be DLC, but hopefully the main ones.
The main villains and the main heroes should all be in there probably.
So those are our thoughts for Dissidia NT, the closed beta, and that's what we hope to see in the full release. But thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below, let us know if there's anything else that you would like to see within the full release whenever it comes out, or if you have any comments about how the closed beta has been to you, if you got to be in it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.
Great job.
Thanks.
See you around.
Let's meet up again sometime.